Coffee Talk number 79, live stream 7 p.m. November the 10th, 2023. Good evening. Mom of 4 boys, good evening. I was looking at your channel, Mom. You haven't done a live stream in a while, have you? I was looking at running a couple of your live streams, and I'll do that for you. But you don't seem to be trying to collect watch hours. Idaho Garden Girl, thank you for coming in. Hello, the Bud Files. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. It's wet here. Cold War Prepper. I just got through watching your pantry haul, Lee, and I did run one of your live streams overnight. I try to keep my beard trimmed. This is me trimmed. And I don't want to look like it's already SHTF. Yeah, I try to do around an hour. Hour, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, an hour. Thank you. Um, Bus stop. Thanks for coming in. I haven't been I haven't been doing a lot of I haven't been doing a lot of prepping talk recently on my last couple of live streams. It's been more talking about how things are going, talking about work, talking about health issues. Um, all right, bus stop. You always say that. I understand. Mike, Crusher Reviews. Thank you for coming in, Mike. I I have been taking chlorocidin, and it's for those with high blood pressure. It's like a cold flu medication, and 5 in the house, 5 likes. I've been communicating a little bit with echo. David is still in intensive care. He's sitting up in a chair, and he's stable, thank God. Been praying for David Vanderford, also known as Guru Dave, Wahoo the Turtle. Um, Mike Rise's father. I've been praying for Mark Rise. Said his father just found out he's got stage 4 stomach cancer and has a few months to live. Been praying for him as well. Praying for Mike. Nita, how are you doing? I just visited Nita's live stream when I was coming on. I think she's on her backup channel right now. Nita's Talk and Love. Thank you for coming over, Nita. Appreciate it. So, we are getting ready for Black Friday. Some of the sales have already started. And I've been looking at making a list of what I'm going to buy. And I'm going to wind up in the near future probably having to replace my phone. I'm using an iPhone 7. And as long as it works, I'm fine. But the battery seems to be acting really squirrely with me. And so I'm probably going to wind up buying a new phone. I may wind up buying a new iPad, or I may wind up buying a new MacBook, iBook, whatever you want to call it. I bought my daughter one when she was in college, started. She's had it for probably 4 or 5 years. Works great for her. I may buy her a new one and just take her old one. I don't know. I'm used to letting, the folks have the better stuff. So I loaded a video a week or so ago of me doing an unboxing of a case of Apex. And I wound up, and this is an older video. I made it several months ago. And I just decided to load it up. It was part of a larger video I had pieced together. It was a segment. And I actually had given out the rations that came with it to various people when I was doing my giveaways. I'd normally give them about 3. So a case of 12, that was like 4 giveaways with the other stuff that I would include in it. And when I did that case, I actually didn't eat any of those myself. I didn't keep any of those for myself. I gave them all out. So they have them on sale for $50 for a case of 12, 6 different menus, 2 of each one. And I got my daughter to order me another case. KP Heathen, thank you for coming in. KP Heathen is from Louisiana. We're getting a lot of rain in Victoria, Texas. It's cool, dark, and rainy. It's been raining the last couple of days. And it should be raining most of the weekend. And I'm sure we can use the rain. But as I had said, I got my daughter to order me another case. Oh, and she set it in my room, my back man cave. Just came in. And I've got it sitting on a couple of cases of humanitarians that I had got in, that I had ordered. I ordered some more humanitarians, and just came in here about a week ago. I got those for $40 a case. I bought 2 cases. And I recommend yes, we have armadillos. Ooh, excuse me. Well, a MacBook is better than an iPad, but an iPad's good. I'm using a third generation iPad, and I've got another one lurking around someplace that we're not using. But so I hope everybody's having a good week. Had a good week. Got the weekend upcoming. Look forward to it. I got my lesson plans done at school. I got my grading done at school. I need to view some modules for some special ed training. And then I'll work on my channel this weekend. My wife and my daughter are going camping at Coleto Creek, the park. I don't know how much fun they're going to have because it's going to be sort of cold and wet. But it was scheduled, and you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you learn the hard way. I'm drinking some Milo's 0-calorie tea. Almost got her done. Had some chicken with corn and macaroni and cheese. Got a plate at Walmart before I came home, like $5.49. And tea's like $1.50. $7 plus tax with supper. The wife is at a testing this evening. They're testing for belts. So my daughter went with her to go, support her, see what was going on. And I sort of feel like Little Lone Prepper. Thanks for coming in. I sort of feel that we're living in the calm before the storm right now. I'll let Papa John cook tonight. Yeah, I like their pizza. It's good tea. I drink the 0-calorie tea. Sometimes I drink the regular tea. Good stuff. It's good stuff. And but I truthfully, just talking about things, I feel like we're living through the calm before the storm. And I don't know what's going to happen with the problems over in the Middle East or in Ukraine. The borders are pretty well wide open. Lots of people coming through. Lots of people coming through that aren't being stopped, that aren't questioned or identified or anything. And I hope it doesn't happen, but I'm expecting we're going to have some terrorist activities over here. They hate us. They hate us supporting their enemies. That makes us their enemies. And I anticipate that we're going to get hit again. It might be a series of smaller hits. Every so often you hear about some nut going into some place and shooting up and killing 8 or 10 people or 20 people or whatever gets shot. Could you imagine if, say, 50 or 100 jihadis were to come in with access to weapons, spread out across the country, and just went in and just started randomly just shooting people different places, what would that do? You know, what would that do? And would anybody other than the conservatives, would the liberals blame their decision making and their support of open borders and all the woke crap as a cause? I don't know. You know, I hope we don't find out, but you know, lots of stuff are happening in blue states. They don't prosecute anybody. They don't, you know, they're less likely, people are less likely to be armed there. If they are armed and if they do defend themselves, they're allowed to be put on trial themselves. They'll put them on trial, but they won't put the criminals on trial. But they'll put the people defending themselves on trial, you know. So I need to be careful because I'm starting a rant, you know, and I don't want to alienate anybody here, you know. I don't want to alienate anybody. But Second Star Survival, thank you for coming in. If you have not left a like, please leave a like. Um, I will tell you the way that Lee, and I highly encourage you to, if you're not subscribed, if you're not watching Lee's channel, I tell you to watch his channel. He puts out regular content on a weekly basis, and it's good content. He's retired. He's got a lot of time. Um, he's doing stuff that I was doing, but I don't have time to do. And he was probably doing it before I was, but because I was working and then I wasn't working and now I'm working again. But when I wasn't working, I started really trying to put out content. So he puts out really good content and he has really good information. You can learn a lot. This is my pitch for Lee's channel. Yes, I understand. Buddy, thank you for coming in, buddy. If you have not left me a like, please leave me a like. I'm thinking Buddy is probably from the Philippines, maybe Taiwan. So again, I will mention that David Vanderford, who's been in intensive care, um, I got an update on him. They've got him up in a chair now, and he's stable, still in intensive care. They're treating him, and please be in prayer for him and for his fiance and their family, Echo. Um, Mike Rise, his father Mark Rise, who lives in Victoria, Texas. He has stage 4 stomach cancer. Just found it recently. Does have has a few months to live. Please pray for them, their family. Oh, Indonesia. God bless you. God bless you, buddy. Indonesia. That sounds like fun, second star. So I will do a video in the near future of an unboxing of a case of my humanitarian rations, and we'll open up all 10 of the 24-hour rations and take everything out, spread it out, let you see it. We'll do an inventory of what comes in it, and we'll do a price comparison about if you were buying independent components, boxes of components, how does the price compare? You will find that buying the case like I did, you'll save a lot of money. And if you look at what comes in it, these are not cheap components. And buying it the way that I did, you save money. Likewise, like if you were to go buy a box, like say a 24-hour, well, a 48-hour or a 72-hour box, like Mountain House, and you pay $45 for that box, it'll have 6 meals in it. And those meals normally will go from $11 to $12. So let's just say they go for $12. So $12 times 6 is $72. If you bought them individually, it would be $72. You buy it a box, even if you're paying $50 for the box, and you can get them on sale for around $40, $45, you're still saving 20 some odd dollars than if you're buying the individual meals. So buying a box of something and having the components inside of it is going to be a lot less expensive than buying individual components. And that's something you need to take into consideration for prepping. Hillbilly Josh, thank you for coming in, Hillbilly. I hope everybody has had a nice week, and I hope you're going to enjoy the weekend. Excuse my cough. I'm trying to recover from being sick. Well, laxatives help you too. Bus stop. Some of the stuff they put in the MREs, some of the gums and such, they've designed it, that it'll help you for regularity. Food, forest permaculture, and creative redundancy coming in. Thank you for coming in, guys. Please leave me a like if you haven't done so. Both food, forest permaculture and creative redundancy are excellent channels. If you are not connected, I encourage you to connect to both. So as I was saying earlier, Lee, the Cold War prepper, Lee Engel, he does a weekly pantry haul video where he has gone out and done his shopping, and he spreads it out and he shows you what he got, his pantry hauls. And it's basically, a lot of it is replacing what he's using, updating, replacing what he's using, showing you, and talking about dishes you can make with various combinations. And also, buying freeze-dried foods. He likes to buy number 10 cans and such. And, he's doing it the right way. You've got to have a rotation on your food items. You've got to have a rotation. You need to put a date on it. Know when the expiration is. It's still going to be good after the best by date. The expiration is still going to be good, but you've got to monitor it. You get bubbly or puffy cans, bloated cans, or you don't want dense in cans. Um, Always do a sniff test. Always do a taste test. Take a little bite before you do the. You got stuff that's older. Yes, stores are always trying to get rid of stuff. They'll put stuff. They'll put stuff on clearance at a lower price. You can always look for that. Seaweed. Hmm. Okay. 9 in the house. So support those who support you. Uh, Take care of those who take care of you. Be kind to those who are kind to you. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated. Do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. The golden rule. Live by the golden rule. Live life with dignity and respect. Hold the door open for people. Be quick to greet people with a smile. Have courtesy. Life is good. It is what it is. It's the only life you're going to have before the judgment. And I've got my I'm looking down at the that's I'm sort of blind. I can't really see the screen that well from I'm back say about 4 or 5 feet and I don't see that well, so I'm looking down at my phone to get what's being said. Smashing Machine. How is your father? I have been praying for him and I've mentioned him a couple of times in the live stream. Well, spend as much time with him as you can. I'm sure they probably have him on pain medication. And I'm sure the pain medication probably dulls his senses a little bit. So he's not quite as coherent as he would be if he wasn't on the medication. Yes, trying to build up watch hours live streaming. But I have been doing my morning and evening prayers, and I've been praying for Mark Rise, and I've been praying for Mike Rise and family. I've also been praying for David Vanderford, who is in intensive care, my friend from Georgia. Be strong and trust in the Lord. When we're born, our days are numbered. We don't know how many days we have. We don't know if we have tomorrow, but be thankful for today and the time you do have. Um, Tell your loved ones you love them. Spend time with them. One of the benefits that we have with technology is we can leave a video communications. Um, I don't have grandkids yet, but my grandkids will be able to look at videos that I've done, communications I've done, talking about their mother, who is single and doesn't have any kids yet, uh, talking about the grandparents and life and such, and they'll have that. Hopefully, I'll be around to see them grow up, but if I'm not, they would have that. Well, from what you have said, your missus is not that far along. And if your missus is only 2, 3 months along, say she's 3 months along, and your dad's got 3 or 4 months to live, it'll still probably be a couple of months before she gives birth if your father passes. You know. So look at the timing. How long does he have to live? How long did they say he has to live? If they say he's got 4 months or less to live, and she's 3 months pregnant, well, that's 7 months, and she's got 2 months to go. Think about it like that. You can see your kids be born and still spend your father's last few months with him. Levin in the house, 14 likes. I lost my father when I was 14. He had a malignant brain tumor. They didn't find it till it was very advanced. They operated on him, cut out a chunk of his brain. It was massive. He didn't wake up from surgery. Very traumatic for me. Very traumatic. Nation MRE finds. Hey, there's another good ration channel. How are you doing? I tell you what, Nation MRE finds. Um, I purchased a case of 12 APAC rations on Amazon for $49.99 delivered. 6 different menus, 2 of each. And I did a unboxing of a case that I uploaded 8-10 days ago. It was something I had shot a couple of months back. So this is a different case. I just got another case in today. That case I had paid $65 for. This case I paid $50 for delivered. So good deal, you know. And right now you can get humanitarian rations a case for $40. 10 24-hour rations. You're just not getting a heater in the humanitarians, and you're not getting beverages. But you get all the rest of the stuff. Well, I will be sure to check out your reviews. And I'm about 2 reviews behind on Mike Crusher Reviews. He's got an outstanding channel. Well, both of these young men have got outstanding ration channels. And I don't know why they both don't have over 1,000 subscribers, but it'll come eventually. So, Black Friday's coming up. Got a couple of weeks. Some of the Black Friday sales have already started. You need to be looking, making your lists, figure out what you can buy, figure out what you will save, and selectively target, what you can afford to spend. Good time to be buying preps. Good time to be buying preps. I've got the weekend. Got the weekend off. I work 5 days a week. I leave about 7. I'm home between 4:30 and 5. I got my lesson plans done. I got my grading updated, done. I've got to work on some modules online for some special ed training I'm supposed to be doing. And then I'll work on my channel this weekend. Now is the time, before things get any worse, to be filling in holes in your preps. Look at what you need. Look at what you have. And work towards filling those holes. Well, if something happens and we lose the main power supply and we lose the main water supply, then distribution's probably going to break down. You're not going to be able to use the electronics, at least the internet electronics. You're not going to have cell phone service. The towers are down. You won't have cell phone service. If you don't have internet, you're basically cut off from, the modern world. What you have with you for a period of time, that's what you'll have. So you need to have some depth in what you have. Now, I would think that things could get back up and running in a few months after something major. But what are you going to do to get by for those months? You can't say, well, I'll go to the hospital. Well, the hospitals be struggling. Power, water, supplies, resupplies. Look at what's going on over in the Gaza Strip right now. They're seriously struggling. Good night, food forest, permaculture. Good night, Mike Rise, Smashing Machine. 13 in the house, 16 likes. Yeah, canned oysters are good. I liked canned oysters. I like sardines. They're good. You eat them with crackers, some Tabasco sauce. Good stuff. Ooh, I'm sorry. Take canned oysters and mix them with shrimp flavored top ramen. Yeah, I like to eat ramen. I like the beef flavoring. I like the chicken flavoring, but I prefer the beef flavoring. Put a flavor packet in it with crackers. Hey, chili with crackers. You know, Hormel, Wolf Brand. Nothing better than chili with crackers. Sounds good, Busta. I'll have to try that. So you need you need to look at what you have. You need to keep a spiral, a notebook, a journal. Catalog what you have. Make a list of what you need and start trying to fill that list. It's like a bucket list, but food items or prep items that you need. And you need to work on that. Yes, I like the Wolf Brand chili, no beans. I would buy them by the case, like a 6 pack. The chilies, you buy a 6 pack of them. Yeah, I buy the case, 6 in a pack. Those 16-ounce cans are now 15-ounce cans. It's one of the ways that they're cutting back. They give you a little bit less. Still more expensive, but you know. So part of the preps is if you take medication, do you have a supply of it? How much medication do you have? Little known prepper, God bless you, girl. That one I've never heard of. Southgate, I've never heard of that bus stop. My wife's birthday's coming up, and at some point between now and Christmas, I told her I was going to buy her a new pistol. Audi's is good. Audi's is good, yes. You get a lot better. You get a lot of good deals there. You need to put some depth into what you're buying. Back in the days, I can remember Mom every week, every couple of days, she'd go to the store. She'd buy a couple of this, a couple of that. She'd use it, replace it. Use it, replace it. And, well, I look at Kroger's as sort of like Target. It's expensive, more expensive. They carry some items that are higher end, but a lot of the common items, they're still more expensive from the same item you can get at Walmart, you can get at Aldi. Now with Aldi, their generic brands are different than Walmart's. Walmart's generic brand is Great Value. Aldi's has other generic brands. I tend to buy generic stuff. Also, like for bulk stuff, I go to Sam's. Some people have a Costco, they go to Costco. I go to Sam's, I don't have a Costco. So try to make sure you have a supply of medications if you take medication. I take blood pressure medication. I get 90-day supplies, and when I get a refill, I normally have about a month left over. I have about a month left, and then I get a refill. So when I get my refill, I've got about a 4 month supply. Then my refill starts going down, and you know. Hmm. Frozen food at Dollar Tree. Well, that's good. That's good. Years of mints. That's good. Some of these meds are extremely expensive. Extremely expensive. Hello, smart girl. Yes, you can oftentimes get clearance stuff in transition. Right after, right after Halloween, they had their candies marked down 50%. I bought a big bag of multi bite size candies, chocolates and such, half price. It was a $12 and something bag for $6. So everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving, and I hope there's a lot to give thanks for. every morning gives thanks for the day. Be thankful. Be thankful for your family. Be thankful for your health if you've got good health. Pray daily. Set an example. Teach. Teach the next generation. Educate them. Remember how you were taught and do likewise. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Respect your elders. Respect law enforcement, the military, veterans, first responders, firemen, emergency workers. They're not doing it to get rich. They're not going to. They risk their lives. Be thankful for them. Thank them for their service. Make them feel good. Hello, smart girl. I'm celebrating my. Yes, you've got a live stream coming up in 2 days on the 12th. It will be your birthday. I plan on having the whole thing going. It'll be a full view. I already left you a like on your notification and look forward to it. Yes, that was a very nice post. If you look at my community wall, I shout out channels. I put down recommendations for good purchases. The stuff that I recommend, I buy myself. I'm not getting paid by anybody to make those recommendations. I make them based on what I like, what I think is quality, stuff that I purchase myself. The stuff I show is usually items that I purchased. And I try to give good advice. Take my advice for what it costs you. It's free. If it sounds good, reasonable to you, try it. So many people, they're very prideful, and they got a chip on a lot of people got a chip on their shoulder. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't, but a lot of people do. Very arrogant. A lot of times, really young people are arrogant. You know, I can remember they used to say, they think what they don't know can't be put in a book. It's an old insult. And I can remember that. You know, another one's they don't know their butt from a hole in the ground. You know, another funny one was they couldn't find their butt with both hands in a pack of dogs. You know, it's like uh, we tend to we'd insult the the rookies, the new kids and everything, and they think poorly of the old people. They think we're just they don't think too highly of us. But I laugh a lot. I find things funny and I laugh. I go about my business, and all right, hillbilly. If you're going, take care. Well, that's good. That's good, bus stop. Um, Whenever you can get stuff on sale or clearance, that's the time to buy. When you buy a lot. I oftentimes, little on purpose, I will send myself an email reminding me of something, or I text myself reminding me of something other. And I'll put something in my calendar and set it to notify me. Feel free to drop a link. You got a premiere coming up, a live stream. Feel free to mention it. It won't offend me. So I am doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I'm on the road to 1,500, and I'll be doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. The rules for my 1,500 subscriber giveaway is in all my videos. Basically, leave me a like and a supportive comment on the last 5 videos that I've done prior to hitting 1,500. I've done 5 videos, or I've dropped 5 videos in the last 10 days. They're all short ones. They're not shorts, they're shorter videos. Minute, a little over a minute, a little less than a minute. And I would appreciate it when you view my shorts, if it's, or my video, if it's a minute or less, watch the whole damn thing, please. Don't just click on it, rush a comment, and click out of it. Watch it. I would appreciate that. I spend time putting it together. I put music to it. I put graphics to it. You know, I give the courtesy of trying to do full views. Now, if you did an hour video or 30-minute video, I might watch 10, 15 minutes of it, and I'll let you know. All right, I watched the first 15 minutes. Have a blessed day. I sometimes leave multiple comments on videos where somebody says something other, or something showing something other, and I'll comment about it. I've already left you a notification that I was there and I liked it and everything. I'll come back and I'll leave another comment. That way you know I've actually been watching it and I know what's going on. So, it's the start of the weekend, Friday evening. I hope you have plans to have a restful weekend and accomplish something. Remember, start looking around, see what's going to be on sale. Some of the sales have already started. Now's the time to buy. Make your list. Get your inventory together. Start getting your preps together. This is the calm before the storm. Don't wait till the storm starts. Start doing it. Might be too late. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Be quick to say please and thank you and excuse me. Say yes sir and no sir and yes ma'am and no ma'am to your elders. Tell those you care about you love them. You don't know how long you'll have them. Life is good. It's also what you make it. It is what it is. Always remember the Boy Scout motto is to be prepared. Boy Scout and Girl Scout motto, be prepared. Prepare. Prep. Prepping is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It takes time to prep. You can't do it overnight. You can go out and buy stuff, but do you have the depth of what you need? Do you have everything you need? Have you considered what all you need? Look at what you use. What do you do if the power goes out? What do you do if you don't have running water? How do you take a shower? How do you clean yourself? Well, if you don't have a working, your plumbing's not working. How do you use the restroom? Think about these things. Contemplate them. Ask questions. Do research. Doesn't cost anything. Look at lots of videos. They post videos on different things that you need. They post videos on demonstrating things that they have or things that you can buy. Start looking at them. Get ideas. Learn. Have a good waterproof map of your state. Have a good medical kit. You got a carry bag? Have a crank radio in it. Have some food in it. Keep several days worth of your medication in it. It's not brain surgery. Have some rain slicks or one of these solar blankets. They don't have to be big. Have things that you can get use out of. Learn from others. Learn from others' mistakes. Somebody has something happen to them, learn from it. Be cognizant of what's going on around you. Learn from things that happen. So, I will plan on being back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Saturday, Central Time. I'm sorry I got messed up a couple of times this week. I got messed up when we had the time change. I didn't live stream that day, and then I got messed up on, I don't know what happened to my technology a couple of days ago, and just went poof. So yes, adapt and overcome. I will be back tomorrow at 7. It's been a long week, long day. I'm tired. Pray daily. Pray for David Vanderford, Guru Dave, and pray for Mike Rise's father, Mark Rise. He goes by Smashing Machine out of Australia. His father lives in Victoria, Texas. He's here right now. His father has stomach cancer. Pray for them. A early happy birthday to Stephanie. And I will be watching that live stream. Yes, be proactive and take care. Good idea. I'll be back tomorrow. Everybody have a good evening. Blessings to all of you.